I'm streaming. Just quietly staring, not even doing anything. I forgot I pressed the button. I I pressed the button and I completely zoned out. So, anyway, today instead of playing Splatoon, I have my hands dipped in a couple of kind of confusing projects that may or may not be a little bit difficult for me, may not be a little bit interesting. We got some stuff on our hands that definitely could be a hard task, but we're going to try our best to get through it. Glitching out a bit here. Hold on. Alright, so I want to show you guys just my screen because going back and forth between the different things that I'm doing are going to be confusing. But I found out on itch.io that you can just like show your you can just get coding, just like entire blocks of code off of itch.io. So what I'm thinking of doing is showing you my screen. I think I want to take some code from itch.io because it's free with attribution. But there are backgrounds in there on stuff. I actually made a background using a tool. Rub my face like a rat, actually. But anyway, before I show you that, let me just make it visual, my background, so that you can see. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so this is where we are. We're in Funtown. Population U. Population U. I'll just be big right now while I figure out how I want to show what I'm doing. Enormous. Enorgus. And, not that one. But, larm. Make myself alarm. Get alarmed. Begin alarming. Alright. Speaking of, hold on. This baby can be purple. Oops! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it showed me the source. Well, thank you. Let me change this color to my baby's. Purple. The bright. No, turn down the brightness. Up the contrast. Gamma. Down the gamma. Up the. Oh. Turn up the saturation. Make it purple. On the brightness. Turn up the gamma. Turn down the brightness. Turn up the contrast. Add. Okay, we got a purple baby. That's opacity. The purple baby. Alright, now we take this baby. We duplicate. Copy and paste. Duplicate. And there you go. And properties. Filter. Shift to. And turn the brightness. No, the brightness. Gamma up. Yeah. So it looks more pink. Those are my two babies. Pink and purple. Beautiful, aren't they? Oh, yes. Thank you. Alright, now for me, there's something I can do. I can add a color correction and then make my color instead of just being not my color. Alright. We'll make it just a bit more toned down so you can fleshy. But now I'm blue. Okay, so we are trying to do this Ren Py thing. Let me show you my screen. I have a couple of things up. So I've been coding in Twinery. Like, I've been doing the story in Twinery. But I don't know how to I don't know how to even add an image. But honestly, I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble adding an image. So, show my screen. Try not to be worried that I'll dox my entire life. Window cap. Screen. Play caption. Okay. Alright. Hello. Make this smaller. Actually. This right here. Then, yo. Put it down. There we go. I have a square monitor. Some of you may know. I'll be right here. A very large format. I don't know. I like when my cheeks are blushy. So, close it up. Num num num. This is what the Ren Py, or this is what the coding looks like. I don't understand it. But this is what we've got right now. It says, script of the game goes in this file. Declare the character's name. Alright, so I'm going to skip. So I just uploaded a bunch of my own things that I've done over the years. Like, I'll show you what the game looks like right now. If I go over here and hit launch project. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Speaking of, I kind of want my music to be a louder. Alright. It says the Academy. It says start. This should be a picture of me, but it's not. So that's difficult. So what we can do is go back to over here. This should be the image, right? Of this. Pixel rat open M close. Do I need to put underscores? Replace it by adding a file named yeah. And it said when I opened it, it just said that. But oh, is it supposed to be M close E? Does that fix it? Okay, maybe this will actually call it now. Now when we hit save. Now when I X out of this. Now when I go over here. Now when I hit launch project, it should be exactly that. With me in the front. What I want to do is, there I am. See? There I am. Okay, I figured that out with you. We figured it out together. Alright, Ren Py. Alright, we know that GUI tutorial. I'm thinking of making the just trying to switch things around to try to. Okay. This is the guy that has a lot of these videos. Oh, he's on 2x speed. Make it a bit less. Oh no. Okay. 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 Okay, but what is its name in that? So we can kind of figure that out. Let's go to... let's go to this one. And let's open the script. Let's click here and hit GUI script. Okay, this is the GUI script. Alright. Alright, this is too difficult for me to understand right now. But that's okay. We don't need to break any of this. What he was showing was that you just go into the script no, not script. No! Darn! Not that one. Go into Open Directory GUI. Now these are all the things we have, and we'll make them big. And this is the window icon. Okay. We can kind of deal with that. So instead of this being called, instead of having this be called window icon, we can go to the pictures I already have. Hopefully I don't have just an image of me. I don't. And we can grab this image and name it, what did it call it? Give me this. It called it, where is it? Okay, I'm dumb, but that's okay. We can go around that. Called window icon. Okay, window icon. So rename this. We can hit copy. We can hit Control V, paste. Oh wait, I think it probably would be smart to just open this in an editor of some sort. So, Okay. I think the thing I have to do, if that's the case, is I have to go to Photopea. Oops, backspace on that. Pia. Oops, backspace on that. Photopea. What? Photopea. Oops. Photopea. This one. Alright. Now in this one, and then I open from computer. And I go to the thing I was just at. I think I could probably just drag and drop it in, so let's do that instead. It won't dox me as well. Alright, drag and drop it in. And can I have this, please? Drag and drop it in. Alright, now eraser tool. Make it big. Make the brush big. On. Big, makey brig brush. There we go. Then Control V. C-text. I allow that. Yeah. Control V. Yeah, shut it. Control V. All right. So the picture that I had copied. Do I just add it on top? Okay, it did it anyway. Then file, save changes, file, export as PNG. Okay, save. But did it save to my? Where did it save to? That's what I'm wondering. Did it save it back in the editor that we have, or did it save it? Okay, it saved. We did a good job. So now when we run the game, instead of it being up there, it should be just normal, right? Or it should have me in the little upper corner. Oh, it didn't even say? Okay. No one said anything to me. You see what I'm thinking. Get me to my destination, please. Okay, there I am. Yes. Okay, so that worked out. So what would happen if I added a new image into there? I'm guessing it would freak out because it's not the right dimensions. Is that why we had to just delete what was in that image? I guess. Okay, so we did that. Okay. 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 Well, the first thing that we need to do is actually need to change the background, I think. So, or not the file name, what did I say? We need to change the picture of the background. So in his like easy method, we would just go to the GUI, we would go to main menu, and then we would drag this into Photopea like we did. Alright, going to Photopea. Alright, and then just dragging and dropping this main menu image. Excuse me. Okay. And then we would erase this again. My eraser. And make you very larm. Right, and erase it. Alright, and then I have... Yes, I am. Okay, and now I have in pictures, I should be able to take my background image, one of my background images I've made. One of them will do. Splat. I know, but I wanna... I don't know, you know? Yes, I want to make it this... Or this sunflower. I don't know if that's sunflower. Gotten better. Excuse me, please. I don't even know how to fix what I've just done. Okay. Enough. I don't even know what I was doing now. So confused. Okay, here we go. Oh, this would be nice. Okay, put that in there. Nice. Okay, and it fits perfectly and everything's fine. Okay, so save. Save changes. Yes. Alright, now when we go back in there and we go to the Ren Py. Excuse me. Okay, and now launch project. The first thing should be me staring at you from like the little Yay! Okay. So we're doing a little bit of I guess this isn't coding, it's more like, what would you even call this? I'm not even sure, but we're doing it. We're accomplishing some sort of task. I don't like how far over this line is. He was saying, what is it called? Something else, but okay. So preferences has a different look. We could definitely like just tone down the opacity on this. Oh! Window. Alright, I wonder how we would make this look. This little, like, bar or whatever. I guess we could add a gradient to it. But we kind of know how to change out images now. What we want to try to figure out how to do is... Oops. We kind of want to try to figure out how to do is... more things in the coding realm, but we'll just follow his tutorial for now. That's the best that we can do. Right? Right? Let's see. Go back here. And actually, let me tell Twitter that I'm live, because I didn't. Do-do-do. Dong-a-dong-a-dong-dong-dong-dong-dong. Hey. All right. All right. So, I've got this. I've got a new little screen up. I've got a new little thing in the corner. I don't like the font of the GUI, and I was a black person. But I don't like the font. I want to change out the font. I don't like it. But maybe he explains that. Yes. Alright, we're turning the playback speed up more. Right? Right? And actually, I do like the darker vibe better. I think we have white. I think it'd be better with a black. So let's actually I don't know if it would... I don't know if it would delete the progress we already did or not. Choose new colors and then regenerate image files. Regenerate the image files. Use... Oh, I mean, it might. It might. I think with coding... Oops, I accidentally did that. I actually need that. Needs to be opened. Let me make sure I don't go into my downloads and dox myself or something. Yoink. Yoink. Say. Yoink, I say. There's a Japanese person. What is this Japanese person saying? Yes. Hi. I am trying to code. I am not very good at coding. Am I in the wrong section? What are you saying? I'm trying to code. I'm not very good at coding. I'm trying to learn Ren Py for a Christian video game. So, I wonder what this says. Here, I'll see. Control C. Then I will go to this. Do you know how to code? What does this mean? The English. Alright, it said... Oh, this is Chinese. Are you trying to code? Yes. I am trying to code. So this must mean ni hao. Is that what it means? Wait. Is it Chinese? Well, Chinese and Japanese share... I think so. Yeah, it is ni hao. Yay! I got it right. Ni hao ma. Say echo. Oh! Say echo dash 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 say $ date cron tab. Read about it online for 0.1 seconds. Okay. Say echo. Say date cron tab. Okay. I'll go look at that. Got it online for 1 second. Let's see. How can I execute date? It's a cron tab job. I want to create a log file. The cron script with the current hour on this file name is the command I tried to use. So I have never coded before. I mean, I have, but it's like I've started coding HTML, and this is Python, and I've done a little bit of like logic apps that try to teach you how to code, but hourly test date. Fortunately, I get this message from that. Oh, someone doesn't like that. Someone's computer didn't like that. I've tried escaping the date parts. So this is in Linux. This is a Linux thing showing that, but I'm sure I probably ran this. I don't know. How do cron stuff? Cron job on the first. Okay, so cron must be chronological. For 0.1 sec. Say echo say. Okay. Interesting. How did you come across my stream? You like to code, I guess? Why would the echo? Echo. Okay. I'm trying to automate shutdown and restart of my computer using cron. I'm scared now. Did you want... Alright, it says echo. $, date plus %s minus d plus day 1 day. This is something else. So this is a more, I guess, keyed to whatever thing they're trying to. $date on tab. Okay. Do you want that to be like on the GUI menu? Is that what you want it? Where you want it to be? I'm so new at this. I hope I don't make you angry. Fonts and font sizes. Ooh, I can get fonts. I can get new fonts. That's what I was just thinking about. Okay, so I can kind of understand this. Let me turn back on. Why did I even turn it off? Was I going to go do something? No. If you code for a living, this is going to make you very mad, or you're going to think I'm a baby. Okay. Says the font used in the in-game text is DejaVu Sans.ttf. Now, I know of a guy on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna try not to dox myself, but why? Oh, I had to reopen the Ren Py editor. That's why. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Xixia. Those are the 2 words I know. I know ni hao ma. I know xixia. Oh, piao liao. Piao liao. Those are the 3 words I know. Is pretty, hello, and thank you. Let's see. Downloads, go to downloads, reopen my Ren Py boy. Okay. If it loads, I will keep this in mind. The echo *** say date cron tab, because I think it's important to have date sometimes, but I'm unaware of. Oops, I accidentally opened it twice. Alright, what I did to make it. Maybe it's just something a lot of people forget. Oh yeah, cron. I remember now. Okay, yes. I used to watch coding videos, and I know that cron, sometimes it depends on like what you're doing. So some people won't use cron, they'll use like something else. So if they don't use the cron thing and they use the other thing, it like makes the code run slowly. So you do the cron instead. So that must be what you're doing, and you're giving me something that would help me like a long time from now. Okay. Alright, I will put that. What is your name? Vex12121212. I'm gonna put you in my. I'm gonna take that away right now, but I'm gonna put you in my cute little Excel spreadsheet I have. Control P. So that I know who helped me. Vex1212. Or 4 12s. Caps lock VEX 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Achieved. Okay. No, I'm the dumbest person ever, and the dumbest person ever is trying to learn how to make a video game. So we're in a little bit of a funny situation. Alright. So what I'm looking at right now is what I wanted to look at earlier. Let me visualize. See how. I'm glad I recognized that somehow, but I don't know how I did. So, see how we're looking at all these? I think I want to regenerate the image, but instead make it white instead of gray, because this is, so these hashtags tell you what's going on. So the double hashtag, you can't see it. It doesn't run any code, but it tells me what it's there for. So the color for a text button when it cannot be selected. Okay. And then the color for a text button when it is selected but not focused. Okay. That's all stuff I don't care about right now. I kind of want to make these. I'm playing around because I want to be familiar with the engine when I'm actually like writing a story or something. I know that there's like a thing you can add on to where it's like a scripting base, and then you put it in. Let me see. UI text size. Okay, and we can kind of play with this and have this open over here. Oops. That's okay. Let's see. And then the thing I was looking up was. Don't want to talk to anything. Alright. It's just a bunch of me Googling what he said in Chinese. Let me see. There's a fellow who has did a database of text, and I know I can find them. For who? Designers text. No. What is it? Visual design. I need to look at it on YouTube. Visual design text database. Visual designers. It's not called text. It's called font. Fonts. Maybe the guy I'm thinking of will come up. Ooh, essential font list for graphic designers. Maybe this is what I'm thinking. Just psychology of fonts. That's definitely not going to be what I want right now. Yes, this guy is who I was thinking of. His name is S-E-S-O, so I guess Seso. Seso. But he has a bunch of font stuff. The person I was thinking of, but the people at the top here also have like apparently 10 best free fonts for graphic designers, and that'll probably be good. Oh, I wonder if you can even hear what the videos are saying. But let me see. Play capture on. Going back to this on. Get this out of here. How do I close that? Close this. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Is this just listing the fonts? I could literally just... It's fine, I don't have to... Okay. Right. They're all on different font sites. Font Google apparently has a bunch of ones. Okay. What? Excuse me? Why is this up? Just what? Huh? What? Huh? What? What? Huh? I thought they would do like ipsum lorem. They're like saying crazy things. These are all free. Where do I look at more fonts? Hit font. More fonts. Fonts. Bebes Noe. I'm looking for a title font right now. That one was one. Kind of ridiculous. So I'm not gonna use. Wow, these are not title fonts at all. That one kind of is. This one is a good... I like this one for the story. I feel like it's I feel like it relaxes. I feel like I'm relaxing. A font family? The font family? Well, let's keep this up. Like on a different page, maybe? Open link a new tab. I have it on writing because I thought I would be doing more writing. I kind of like this one too, but it's just Montserrat. Poppins looks nice. For just the text that it does, because like, let me show you what the text looks like in the project. I don't think it looks good compared to even like Montserrat, or maybe it is Montserrat. I don't know, but it just doesn't. Maybe it's the color of the font. Like I don't like that. I want something else there. I want. Well, first of all, again, that needs to be the. This right here. This is a nice font, right, for the main text font. It's different. Just finding a font right now. Ooh, this is nice, isn't it? Where it kind of comes down. There's a lot of character. What do you think? Y'all are saying things, right? No. It's all about the cron tab, which I do need to remember. Come here. Get out of here. You're not moving. No, I opened Wonder Shell from Mora. No, don't open right now. If it doxes my whole freaking life. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, come back over this way. Would I be better if I was under art? I'm not sure. What did I look at? I liked Merryweather. I feel like there's not enough space between the words, though. Ooh, look at this. How the T kind of... Oops. Or everyone remember Merryweather? There's character in this one, but I don't like the character for our story. Oops, my eyes have started to see... Yeah, I'm thinking that I go back to where we were on the YouTube pages and see... What do you think of this? Too much? Is this too much? It looks like writing. A little bit of writing. What about this for the title? This feels disarming. If I was like reading something that was written like this, it would feel disarming to me. I would feel like I would have to switch back and forth between one font and the other, though, to like get... This is interesting. Just called Acme. I'm just leaning towards Merryweather. So this would be a good like indie title font. I think I'm getting into the title fonts. Pardo feels nice, right to the point, airy, and it feels like I'm reading like a novel. So Cardo and Merryweather right now is where I'm leaning. That's a title font. I don't know if it's the one I want. What about this? Feels too jokey, like a comedy. Where are we at? We liked Cardo, right? Or was it Prada? No. Cormorant. Cormorant? I'm gonna go ahead and download this. Okay. Oh, it comes with sour gummy. I guess? Maybe it's just because I have it open. Alright, hold on. Let me... Learning to code, gotta code in the right font. Please don't call me dialogue in Comic Sans. I think I can. Well, see, the thing is I have it in writing, but look at this. See, I am writing the game off to the side in Twinery, so I'll show you Twinery real quick. This is what we've got in Twinery. What I'm doing is just writing the story. So this is the opening dream of the main character. And these are different options you have to choose to make the person more your own, at least as far as the text adventure. But I think I'm going too far in text adventure. Like I'm not thinking enough about how the visuals will come in. But maybe that's a good thing because I do want to release some builds of the text adventure to see if people have more of a taste for what I can write and like how the flow and the vibe will be. But I got really into it because you can like code things in it. Like you can code stuff. So I got too into it. But if I figure out to make all your dialogue in Comic Sans, I will. I just don't know how. Unironically, study shows writing in Comic Sans help your workforce because you subconsciously are less critical of your work. Well, that makes a lot of sense. But no, what I wanted to do was to see this right here where it says you've created blah, blah, blah. What I want to do is instead make that in that one that we just found. So not Cardo, but this one. The other one that we had. But before I dox myself, because it looks like it's going to make me pay or something, let me take the visuals off and grab it. Okay. Download all 2. Alright, I have 2 now. Wait, do I? Yeah, I have cormorant and I have sour gummy. Those are the 2 that I've got. And I want to extract 2. Maybe it would be better if I found out where they are in the overlay, scroll bar. Here it is, I think. No, it isn't. Where are the text? Oh, you guys can't see anything right now. So I just focus on visual stuff right away because I'm trying to get a feel for it. I'm trying to be comfortable in it, and I'm trying to just, you know, do something that would make me interested. But there's a bunch of like coding things that we can get from this guy named Phoenix. Or Finn. I don't know. But look, they've got parallaxing, they've got zooming, they got this frame tool, and it's all free. I can add any of it into the game. I just don't know how to. I don't even know how to, like, look, more tools. I don't even know what inline conditions are, but I've got them. Okay, it says, if you've ever found yourself declaring temporary variables or one line of dialogue, or wishing dialogue had the flexibility of Python 3's F string. See, what is a 3F string? Who knows? I'm trying to get comfortable by doing things with... Oh, I see. So this is actually the way that you code. So see right here, where it says, like, $ first letter equals name, 0 point upper, that. So that looks... that looks like how I code in Twinery. So in Twinery, I would do define $ whatever equal or to, and then like something else. Like you do a string or a number or a number plus itself or whatever. And it looks like he's changing it, but it looks like you can do it straight into the string rather than having to do like first letter or last letter. You could just add it straight into the, or not the string, but yeah, the string, because that's a string, and it like does it with the little brackets, the little triangle brackets or whatever. This is different. That's different than the other one. The syntax is different. Okay, and this is inline conditions. So instead of doing if else, if height equals tall, else. So I guess that syntax matters more in Ren Py for some reason. But this add-on changes it so that you don't have to do that. But it's a paid file, I think. No. Doesn't seem like it. Says it's not. Why does it say that it is? Extra paid file, free file. Okay. But anyway, yeah, this person codes, and I want to put things like this into it because why not? I mean, it'd be nice, right? But maybe I should just get things when I need them instead of just, oh, I know that it's available for me to like get a bunch of things. Let me just get a bunch of things. These are all the games they worked on. But, yeah, it's neat. This one's a really neat tool. So look at this. So you define what the square is, and then where the middle is, and then you can like expand it and it will make more of the border. Isn't that neat? I don't understand how it works, but it's neat that it exists. I guess I would have to watch like a video on how it exists. But I think this guy that we've been watching, but you know, these ones look better for, are they free? Are they free fonts? Oh, excuse me, sir. Let me see. More font list. Okay, let's go to fonts. But are they free? Free fonts. Okay. Free fonts. The thing was is that Say So guy had like a bunch, just like you could go in the thing and like it would link the font websites. So let me go actually back. I know I didn't click on him because I was like, well, I've clicked on him before. Maybe the other ones have something to say, but no, I guess not. So let me see. Where's he at? Oh, here. We do the newest one, 2023, I guess. He has them linked in the description. Dun dun. So all the fonts in the video. Oh, I'm in his drive right now. I probably shouldn't be. For some reason, I thought it would link me to a font website. Okay, font site. That was scary. Those fonts. If I don't have a good font for this opening menu, I'll feel uncomfy. Excuse me, sir. Alright. Here, this is what I'm thinking of. Like this. And on this page will be nothing but fonts. Excuse me. Alright. And I can't even read the words. This is nice, I guess. Pardon my French, but Ren Py. Ren Py is... Oh, you're making your mom miso? Oh, that's so nice. And miso's really good. Ren Py is... So let me show you. So this is the launcher, but as you can see, you can... It's a game-making software. So it's like Unity. It's like whatever the other ones are, Game Maker Studio, but it's keyed for visual novels. I don't know everything about coding. I don't know everything about all that kind of stuff, but this is what we've got so far. Basically, all I have done is I have deleted the background that was here before and put in my background. Yes, it does use Python, and added a character in. We can actually... Let me close out of this. Yes, I want to quit. I've been trying to... I make it from scratch, not the miso paste. How do you... Oh, right. Well, you've learned so much about Japan, I guess. I have the miso paste, but that's really good. 99% of this goes over my head, and smoke is coming out of my fried head trying to understand it, so I will sit here and nod, pretending I understand. Okay. Basically, what is going on is... In the... all games run off of their files. So this is the files of the GUI. And what we do is you hold it first of all. Or I don't know where the fonts are pulling from. That's kind of I want to know that. No. Not either. Anyway, this is fine. This is where we are is good. So this is the top part, but it goes to the specific folder where it is. So see where it went down to game and then images. These are all the images I imported from my couple of years of streaming. So here's some images of Splat as a pixel. Here's the thing that I turned into the program file, and this is my oldest Splat, or one of my oldest Splat. Actually, it's like the second oldest. Second oldest of Splat. And all I did was put them in here. So now when I go to this, which is the coding thing, and all it does is just tell the computer what to do. So the green tells me what to do. That's the original coder of this app telling me what to do. And it's saying, hey, what is right underneath here, the font used for character names. So every time a character name comes up, it's going to use DejaVuSans.ttf. But I don't know where deja vu.sans TTF is. So I'm trying to find where it is so that I can change it because I don't like it. Okay. So see where I'm looking for the TTF in here? I don't know. I just need to know where it is so that I can put it in. You know what? A very easy thing to do is just to go and find out from people who code. You guys can see that I got distracted and now I'm looking at fonts again. Sorry. See, I'm looking for a font like that where it's, see how it's, so Specimen I think is the people who make these, or is this specific font? I want a font that is like a title font. This? There, I like this. I like this. But it just goes so slow. Is this the last one anyway? Yes. Okay, give me this. Give me this one. Can I buy it? Can I download it? How do I do that? Excuse me? What is that? What are you doing? Alright, download. Oh no. Hold on. Don't want to accidentally dox myself. Look, computers are what's going on up here? Coding is just witchcraft. Type in an incantation, the gold sigils make the silicon think and do stuff. That's how it works, Pixel. But that's her. Look, computers are magic. I wanted to learn coding in high school, but I managed to get suspended for a year, so it never happened. Could you Control F and search the folder? Has no idea how it works. Yeah, no, don't do that. I don't know. So probably. I probably could. I swear, I'm signed up for GitHub. I have to be. Because I've already... Okay. Not me. Whatever. I don't care that much. I care a lot, actually. I really want that stupid font. Stupid font. Why can't it just be downloadable? Why do I gotta go to GitHub? It's so stupid. That's it. I'm going to a completely different website. I'm sour grapesing it, okay? Sour grapesing it. Don't like that. Don't like that. Can you see what I'm doing right now? Look at what I'm doing again. I found more fonts. Dafont has some good fonts. That's probably what I should be doing. The only thing about Dafont is that anybody can upload fonts, so you don't know if you're actually getting something that's... I like that. See, that's a title font. Kind of nice, kind of... Maybe it should be something like this, though, because the title of the game is called The Academy. Let me show you where I'm trying to put this font at specifically. Although I don't know where it goes. See, right here. I just want it to be in this zone right here. And I like this font, but I also think this font is good because I want it to be disarming and nice and cute. But it's called The Academy, so shouldn't it be kind of like... Maybe if it was this, like a nice light font, and that's a little disarming, and it feels cute, nice. Orbitron. This is cute. This is a really cute little font. I think I want... You know what? I actually want Chunk. I think I want Chunk. Download. Okay. Good. I got the ones that I want. And I downloaded the Google fonts that I want. So we'll deal with that in a second. But I need to know how to add it to Ren Py. Look up moon !get and then imagine it with a medium-sized outline. Okay. I will look up moon !get. Moon !get. Font. Yeah. That's similar. Nintendo has really good fonts. That would probably be good. I'll keep it on the back burner in case the one I picked. Weird. Niwave almost feels like a Japanese painted font, so it might... Is the name set? Sounds ominous. I did like the Niwave thing, but we can also do it for characters. I'm kind of trying to go all over the place to just figure out the small things. So the next thing I want to do is figure out how to put a new font, and then I'm going to figure out maybe how to make this look a little better, maybe how to round these edges or something. I'm just going to kind of bounce around and try to get comfortable in the program, but I definitely don't want that to be an image of splat. Let's see. So this is the code of the game. So this is the game right now. Every time we open and play the game, it shows this. So the first thing we need to do is, instead of it saying Eileen, it needs to say splat. Oh, oops, excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Alright, splat. This needs to say splat. Okay. Alright, declare the characters of the game. The color argument colorizes the name of the character. Okay. How do I do that? Name the character. How do I color the name of the character? I was thinking about doing this already. Fine. Okay. Color. Color? Sometimes things will pop up. Color argument colorizes the name of the character. Well, if I knew, to find S. Alright, and in this room is fine. Okay, show. Instead of show, let's do... I think static mouth close is the right name of that file. It is... That is correct. It is static mouth close. Can I just... Oh. No, I can't do that. I have to type it every single time. Can I just, like, drag it? Okay, no, that didn't work either. Copy. Control V. Okay, that didn't work either. Just live. Do you not understand what I'm trying to do here? Okay. Alright, I guess that's fine. Alright. And then let's see if we can do something. Let's define. Oh man. See, but the thing about coding this is that I don't actually know how to, like... I need to store. Let's do S splat close equals static mouth static mouth. Well, see, this is a string. If we did Control V. Okay, so now when I come over here and I do $, splat, oops, splat, let me see, splat, close. Is it going to know I mean that? Yes, it did something. Unless it just notices that it's the same. Let me see if that works, because if it doesn't work, then I have to do more things to understand how that works. Nintendo won't get upset about using their font. They kind of get weird about copyrights, so I'd be worried about that. I don't know. Unless you get super big, I don't imagine so. I've used all the fonts in my video edits for the last 5 to 6 months and I haven't had any issues. It's true, but you never know if you get big, you know? Maybe the game turns out, like, amazing and everybody really likes it and it gets big, and then I have to like rework the whole thing from the ground up. You know, you never know. So let's pretend we're big as we can be, and let's play it safe and do what we're supposed to do, and not get in any trouble, because if you get in trouble, it'll just turn into a bigger mess later. So let's just nip it in the bud as good as we can at the beginning, so you don't have to clean it up later. And that's not something I learned from me. That has been drilled into my head by VTubers bigger than me for like 3 years. They all say that. Alright, let me see. Let's launch the project again. We tried to define that $ thing as... Okay, see, yeah, it broke. Alright, it doesn't like that I said that. It's mad at me. It says invalid syntax. Right, so we're not allowed to... Oops. Oh, I can just click run from here. Run without debugging. Alright, so... Hello, Raiders! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in! Thank you so much, thank you so much! Welcome, Raiders! I am SplatArtRat and I'm trying to freaking code it. I don't understand it. We spent the past, like, 15 minutes looking for, a font. My concern is that she's going to use it in a game which is different. They need to catch wind of it and could cause it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. What did you guys do on your stream? Did you have fun? Did you enjoy it? I guess we can't do it this way. I may just have to name it something easier in the editor. But let's save this again after deleting that. Oh well, we've got to actually. So syntax, it seems, in Twinery, syntax doesn't matter as much because they have 3 different coding systems. I think like 8 actually, and you can kind of just switch in between any of them so long as they don't conflict one another. So this is a little bit different. But let's play this. I want to play music. I want to play music at some point, but at the same time, I really want to know how to change. Here, this is the audio. This is, and I got it right there. What is screens? Oh my goodness, is that a different raid? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wow, this is crazy. Played some, oh first of all, wait. J-Man would say, played some Lego Batman 2. My chat was pretty chaotic to say the least. That's how it is, that's how it is. But we just got cheesed as well, oh my goodness, wow. Well, welcome in, first of all. Let's see, J-Man Is there any spaces? Let me see. I need to shout out J-Man because he rated me first. Alright. And we out here from the Dollar Tree. Wow. Howdy, 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 howdy. Welcome in. I am SplatArtRat. And I don't think, like, I glitched out there for a second. I don't think I've doxed myself today. Did you guys have fun on your stream? What did you do? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? Alright. You played Five Nights at Freddy's. Classic. Classic. Very fun. We got a Five Nights at Freddy's enjoyer and a Lego Batman enjoyer. I think that's the most classic you can get, really. The Cookie Mama babies in the corner is such a mood. They're my babies. I have them there as my babies. I have 2 children. They're very nice and very sweet. They both walk now. I love them. Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear, so freaking cute with his big fat little jowls. Where him jowls go. I think I have an image of me wearing congratulations, thank you very much. I love my babies very much. I love my babies. I would die for my babies. I would fall apart for my babies and fall on the floor for my babies. Oh wait, you guys can see what I'm doing. Hold on. Just in case I dox my freaking self. Let me browse my library for a picture. No particular picture, I'm sure. I think I got a picture doing that. Dun, dun. Based mother moment. I'm always having based mother moments because I'm falls down. Oh god, oh god, oh no. No, but my children. This is some cover art from a Christmas album I did a while ago. I guess I could add that and just pretend like I found the Freddy Fazbear mask. And then no one will be the wiser, and I definitely didn't say it out loud. Oop. So, 2 years ago, I did a little album where me and my eldest baby, but she was small at the time, was singing a bunch of Christmas songs. And then, the next year, I did another Christmas album with me and my other little baby. And I don't know if I have the album art for that. Maybe it's in downloads. Doesn't look like it. But oh, here's the things I was looking for. This is what my eldest looks like now. Yeah. Here she is. Then we just Alright, and then this is what my youngest looks like. Freddy Fazbear. Is your setup still in the bathroom? Yes, it is. Here's what my setup looks like, since you said that. I think it's in downloads. What my setup looks like. Oop, that was whatever my was doing in the bathroom at the time. This is where I am, boys. Dang, you live like this? Dang. Square monitor, I guess that's true. I could delete one of the cooking mama babies and replace it with my walking girl. Oh, that's where I am. I'm in the bathroom. I talked about this before, but I was on stream with somebody, and I swear I must have forgotten to mute my mic. I had to have. There's my baby. Put the Christ back in Christ belt. Don't want the gun to point it at me. There's our Christmas album that we. Then I'll delete the purple baby. She's the pink baby. Yay! The stream is indelibly changed. Shrink you down. That's my baby. I have one of her daddy as well. House. This is her daddy. He's a big man. A very big man. We'll shrink him down. So she appropriate eyes. Or his tail out of her face. And my littlest baby can stay the doll for now. But yes, I'm in the bathroom. What was I doing? Glad you guys had fun playing Freddy Fazbear. So I'm trying to learn Ren Py. I do not know how to store. I think I know how to store a string, but I don't know how to store like music. I don't know added music yet, and I don't know how to make the text different. So let's find, before we keep going, let's find a tutorial on how to add change GUI. It might be, because we were watching a video about this already, right? Surely he would say how to do that. So, also a Chinese man came and told me something about cron tab, which I don't understand, but he spoke Chinese to begin with, so I trust him. Why would he lie to me? Chinese, I don't know. Find someone. You have to be passionate about game dev if you're going to like a stream that you don't speak the language of, and you're like, hey, here's how you do the thing you're trying to do. And I'm like, oh, okay. Don't understand it, but I appreciate it, and I think you're telling me the truth. Alright, so this is what we're doing. This is what I've got going on here, and this is the video we've been watching. I actually don't know if you can hear it in retrospect. Alright. We're trying to learn how to change that text right there. See the text? Like, the font. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's how we would make it not so square. So you see how square they are? They don't have any rounded edges. So we want to make that not so square. So maybe I'll actually, let me go back to Photopea, like what we were doing. You can see the Chinese I was looking up because I did not understand what he was talking to me about. Alright, so we go back to this one. We go back to GUI here. Then we go to, what was it, buttons or bar? What was it, bar, button? Smaller. I don't need it to be that big. Okay. Oh, I don't know what this is. Button? You say button? Alright, this is the slot. This is the slot. And do you see how it's like, it's very, very square? I don't like that. I want it to be rounded. I don't like how square it is. I want it to be just slightly round. Around the edges. So what I'm going to do is I'm blocking ads, hush. Hush, baby. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this, slot hover, drop file, and I'm going to go to this tool, but I don't want it to be a shape. I want it to have zero fill, and I want it to have a black stroke. No. Yes. Because here's what I'll do. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, I didn't expect this. How do I move it around? Oh, how do I move it? I'm having trouble. Alright, alright. I think I didn't expect this, but that's okay. Can we add a fill in retrospect? And how do I tell it that's what I want? How do I, like, say, yes, please, finish now? Oh, it's very thin. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, let's delete this. And then let's add a fill to this. And add the stroke be black. Okay. And now it should be okay. And we should be able to not delete this layer because it's got this blue bar and I don't know why. But I don't want this shape to be black. I want it to be like a dark blue, right? What do we got over here? That is it. This one's lighter. This is the hover, so it needs to be lighter. And then this is the idle background darker. So get that out of here. Okay, so this is the hover. It needs to be lighter. I don't want it to be... Is that good? Do we like that? Control C. And then almost the same color. That's fine. I just wanted it to be lighter. So let's make it this bigger. By the way, I only have one monitor, so if you are talking... Oops! Dang it. Oops. Excuse me, sir. Oh, pardon me. Alright, so... That's good. Why is it black around the edges? Whatever, we don't care about that. I don't care about that right now. What I want to do is... I want to... I actually kind of do care about that. Why is it like that? Did we do that? Oh, it's because this... Okay. Right, this is why we copied it. There. Now it should be the same. Okay, now what we can is file, save changes. Now what we can do is we can file, open, just exit out of this and then go to the file where we were at, this one, and we can bring this in. We can delete this entirely. So delete this entirely. This. Then cut. What do I do? Cut. Layer cut. Alright. Good enough, I guess. And then we drag the image that we made on top of it and then we make it darker. So this is it. This is it after, and then we're going to do it before. First, I got to erase this because for some reason it's there, so it must be important. Yes, that's fine. Okay. All right, and then darker. How do we do that? Flipping mask. Oh, I think I did it. How do I scale it? Edit. Scale. I'm not often in this specific system, so I think it will do. I mean, it looks alright, I guess. I think. What is that right there? It'll be alright. It looks better. It looks better than it was, and that's okay, and we're learning, and that's fine by me. And we'll see how our mistakes affect us. Okay. Huh? Game script Ren Py. Image name component not found. Did we change it? Static mouth. Right there. Static mouth close. Right there. Right there. Is there any... Can't see any problem with it. We opened it before and it was like that. Where's line 22? That's line 22, right? Yeah, this is line 22. We did static mouth close. And it's right there. Oh, right. This should be right. Hold on. Squints. Alright, this should be correct. So let's see. We didn't save it again, so... Okay, it didn't get mad at us, so it's okay. I've created a new Ren Py game. Yes. Okay, but... let's go to history. See, they look better now, right? It's got that little bit of weirdness in the corner, but that's okay. I think it looks much better, doesn't it? Okay, now it looks like a square, which is okay. I can live with that, you know? There. Looks good. We're learning slowly different things. Are you guys talking to me? Oh, you're saying things. Random Chinese man. What did that say? I think he said, do you code? Yeah. What? I trust you. he wouldn't come here if he didn't know. If he did, he was... What do you say? Going to copy and paste it. What does this mean in English? I'm going to kill you. That's what it means. Close it and reopen it. What? No. I don't even want to say this. Is it Ding? I even tried it because of the little thing. But we did a good job. We did it. We did some portion of the thing. Now the next thing. Let's continue what we're doing here. It's good to know that we can do this. Okay. Wait, he said turn it off, huh? We aren't gonna config. It lets you set the name of your game on the main menu, and you're just gonna want to option to turn it off. Why? Why would we want to do that? Why would we want to do that? Interesting. Okay. Oh, I guess because it doesn't look very good. I mean, it doesn't when you're at the main menu. So, like, when you're at the main menu, main menu. So when you're at the main menu, a lot of people don't have the name of the main menu. They usually have just, like, whatever's going on. So I guess what he's saying is that most people would just delete it. So what, we're up here, and then, I guess not. What is he in? Is he in screens? Scroll down too far. What is he in? He's in... options.rpy. Am I crazy? I don't see it. Options.rpy. Okay. Oh, here. Okay, this is options.rpy. So he's saying to just delete this and not have it. And then big version. We're on 0.0, buddy. How about that? We're not in a good place right now. Find GUI show name true. Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay, so he's saying to turn that to false. The Academy. Well, we downloaded that graphic for no reason. I mean, I guess I could do it, but I don't know. Alright. Text that is placed in the game's about screen. Place the text between the triple quotes and leave a blank line. Paragraph. Whatever. Short name for the game, used for the executables and directories, the built. Find build.name. Okay. Sounds and music. These three variables control, among other things, which mixers are shown to the player by default. Well, we don't have sound or voice right now, so it may just be smart to just have music. It's good to know that we can do this. I wonder if I have to capitalize. Usually that kind of stuff matters. Alright. To allow the user to play a test sound. You don't need to do that right now. Uncomment the following line to set an audio file that will be played while the player is in the main menu. This file will continue playing into the game until it is stopped or another file is played. Okay, that is good because we have... we do have music that I downloaded. It's just a random... This is a test sound file, but someone just like made a remix of Kingdom Hearts and Twilight Princess, and so I'm going to find that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oops. Where are we at? For option. So where's my music? It would be here. So it's this one. So I'm just gonna... And the back, going back, option. I don't have a dot OGG though. Oops. Okay. So this, okay. So if I wanted to define, so this is how I would store a file. Okay, so we were just saying, how do I store a thing? So this is the $sign that I was talking about. Instead of the $sign, it's config. So I would do, in Twinery, you say set, colon, $sign, whatever thing. So like, or set, colon, $sign, main character name, no spaces, or space after that. Okay, so no spaces in those words, but then space, and then you'd have to do a string to be able to store it. So you'd have to put in parentheses, or quotes. So you would do quote, Jack, quote, and then all that in parentheses. And in here, what you have to do, define is where set would be, config is where the $sign would be, and then dot, and then you have to do the underscores instead of no spacing. But I guess you could also do no spacing, I don't see why not. And then space equals, and then the string is where you can also store files, it looks like. And then every time, so that when you would say, play config, or play main menu music, it would this, right? Or do you have to put the config, I wonder? Okay, it's saying right here, a namespace that contains variables that control the configuration of Ren Py. The variables should be set at init time and init Python blocks with the define, and should not change once the game is started. So, I think I shouldn't have to do config again. It should be main music equals whatever, and then it will be that, right? Transitions. These variables set transitions that are used when certain events occur. Each variable should be set to a transition or to none to indicate that no transition should be used. Entering or exiting the game menu. And I guess we have other ones, right? Do we have other ones of these? I know dissolve is one, but like, let's just test our options here. Nothing's popping up, so maybe it just doesn't pop up? I guess not. Okay, between screens. We might not want to get too far because some things it could just happen. So I may not have to do that. So let's launch the project again. Have you guys talked to me at all? Okay, no. Alright. So in theory, it should be playing. There it is. It's loud. Let's turn that back. Excuse me. Hello? The volume's so loud. And it's not being changed at all by the music volume thing I've got going on here. It's very loud. Mute all. So what is it? Is it because it's a .mp3 and not an OGG? Oh, is that why it was loud? There was two open. Preferences. Oh, okay. It was I had a different file open. Okay. We fixed it. But that should be like standard, like middle, because that was so loud. Okay, but now we've got sound. Okay. And we don't have the little thing in the corner that's whatever. This feels too big, right? Maybe I should just delete it. And then I would have just a straight, flat. Or I could, like, just erase off the top part and the bottom part. Or make it more faded. Or make it black, or make it gradiated. We know how to do this in the future, so we don't have to be really worried about it. What I want to do next is learn how to change the I need to learn how to change the font. I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but it is playing music. So let's delete out of that. Okay. 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 Font. It says font right there. He's talking about fonts. Did you hear him say fonts? He just said fonts. He just said fonts. We know this is a font thing. We know font. Okay, let's all relax. Oh, we have to make a separate folder ourselves. That sucks. That's fine. Okay, font folder. Begin. New folder. Excuse me. New. What? I hit view instead of new. What was I doing? I was scanning by like the last two letters? That's crazy. Anyway, folder. Fonts. Enter. Alright, we've got fonts in here now. Now what we go to is downloads. Oh wait, I might accidentally dox myself. Let me not do that. Alright. Let's go back to... I think it would be nicer if this image was behind them. Alright, let's go back to, big ol', Hold on. Brain absolutely... Oh, right. I have to do it where you can't see, but I'm going to open the fonts, and I'm going to put them into the folder where they need to be. In the game folder, in the fonts now, I'm going to put in Chunk Master, Cormorant, and Sour Gummy. Extract here. Okay, extract here. Okay. Hold on, I'm confused because I'm looking at it right now. And I don't see the, like, .off or whatever. Am I crazy? Font. There it is. Open font. Yeah, there it is right there. I got chunk 5 regular, chunk 5 print, chunk 5 print. Okay. But we know what we're doing now, and we can make it here. So we'll be okay. Get all this crud out of my way. Okay. Now we go back to what we were doing, and I need you to see what's going on because I need help. And I just thought about it, but I think you guys can't really see very good behind my child. Alright, so. And also chat a little. I have to. Oops. Also, move this image. Then bring this more this way. Okay, now. Hey Ray, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. It's me, Splat Art Rat. How are you? I am trying to freaking code a stinky game. We just learned about fonts. We learned about fonts. Where was he at when he was defining those fonts? He was in the GUI. So, okay. So he's complimenting me. He's like, "Hey, fonts go a long way to give character or whatever." But he knows what's up, you know. He's kind of smart like that. Was Sour Gummy what we really liked, or was it Cramorant? I think Cramorant was what I liked for. But now we got Chunk Master. What is that readme text? Why does it have readme text? This is italic. We don't want italic. I guess italic would be good for narrator. Like, always have the narrator in italics. Alright, let me see. Now, here it is. We've got the font used for in-game text and the font used for character names. Let's use Chunk Master for in-game text. So copy this. Then paste it here. No, for character name. Or should we use Sour Gummy for character name? Out of game text could be nice to be like this is the interface. So let's do that and let's let that be Chunk. And then or Chunk Master, excuse me. And let's do variable font Cormorant for font used for in-game text. Paste. Good. I am glad you are good. I think you enjoyed your weekend with Chelsea. You guys seemed really excited. I'm lost right now. Okay. Font used for character names. I want that to be Sour Gummy. We'll do just the regular. Oh! Not what we wanted to do. Alright. This will be Sour Gummy. Okay. Alright. I think we did a pretty good job. We've got a little bit of everything. Let's see. Launch project. Final answer. Okay. These don't look any different. And I think they're supposed to, right? These don't look different. Okay, that's... Is it because we didn't save? Let's save it. Okay, let's save and then try it. We're looking for different fonts right now. We should have different fonts. Oh, it doesn't like that. It's mad. It's mad at me. Line 28? Line 28, line 821. Oh. In which code? Was it the GUI code? In script Python hide and execute Ren Py. We broke it so much. Execute global. Draw screen. Root widget. How did we break it this much? Windows Ren Py the Academy. It's so mad. Roll back. Roll back. Sorry, but we uncaught exception occurred while running game code file Ren Py common. What did we do? What did we do? Does it not like it? Is it upset? Does it want it to just be... show the folder? Does it want me to do this? Like, not have the folder name? Maybe it confuses it. Let's try it like that. Maybe that fixed it. Did it fix it? No. Why? What's going on? Exception. Could not find chunk 5 regular TTF. Okay. And thus, I guess it made it mad? Is that the only one that had that problem? I'm surprised you can add little commas over here. Maybe I can only have underscores in the names of the fonts? Did he say that? The font used for out-of-game text. No, it says fonts. Maybe it's because it goes really, really deep in and it only needs to be in fonts. Does it freak out? Maybe so. Let's see. Oops. Let's go to GUI again. Let's go to game fonts. Let's pull these out. What? Which one? Variable font? Put them here. Then cormorant. A's. Master, which is a great font name. Paste. Okay, we should have all of them again now. Now when we go, we can click chunk 5 regular. Copy. Paste. Just be like that. And sour gummy. Regular. You might have to change the name of the font. I think it's mad at me. There's a comma in it. Maybe? Then coral chunk? No, wait. This was supposed to be cormorant. Alright, now cormorant. Alright. In theory, it should work now. I mean, I think I haven't actually figured it out because it said like something like 288 that there was a huge problem. But I don't know why. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm having kind of a problem here because what is going... Is it not like this? Should it be 1? Was it mad at me? That works. I think what I need to do is go back over here to this. I need to rename these fonts with like faces or something, but definitely not dashes and... Oops, I think I just opened the... Is that good enough? And 2. Oops. Now we go back over there. Let's see. Go to GUI. Why does it have a little dot? Is the dot mean something's wrong? No, I don't think so. It just means that I'm like clicked in on it. I don't know how to unclick it. think that's what that meant, right? No, apparently not. Is something broken on this one? Alright. Try the thing again. Add them all up. Cormorant variable font, not italic. Copy. Paste here. Okay, and then this is the sour gummy one. Copy. I wanted it to just get this. I thought it would understand. It didn't. Then this is chunk 5 regular. F. Okay, alright. Now, when I hit file, when I hit save, it says something's wrong with it. So, oh, they're unsaved. I see. File save. File save. Is there a bug? No, there is no longer a bug. Run and debug? Yes. Executable location not configured. What? So something's wrong with it. Turn off info and warning notifications. Alright. Alright, let's try it again. I think it's gonna work this time. Oh, no it didn't. Could not find game fonts, chunk 5 regular TTF. Why? There. Full trace back. Could not find game fonts, chunk 5 regular. So what do we do about that? Do we just change it to like a different one? Maybe there's something in the font that we need and it doesn't have or something? Is it breaking down on the first one or would it break down with each if I continued? Oops, 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 oops. Actual. Unpin that. So, does it need, like, this? Oh, I've got, like, way more in here. I've got, like, 100 million more, actually. So why did that other one not work? Get, like, a really good, like, a bunch. Is it because it's a variable font? This means all the styles are contained in these files. And in this one. If your app fully supports variable fonts, you can now pick intermediate styles that aren't available as static fonts. Maybe they're mad because it's a variable font. These are all, okay. Yeah, maybe it's just getting mad because of that. Okay. Chunk 5 print with texture. One of them got texture? I think chunk 5 is the one that it's upset at, right? Maybe if we use OTF instead of TTF, would it fix it? Maybe. Alright. No, it doesn't understand cormorant, I think. Right? Is it mad that it's got like an underscore in it? I liked cormorant, but I don't know what to do if it's like mad at me. Maybe if we went into cormorant and then went into static and then went into like, I don't know, medium? Regular? Let's just go into regular. Copy that. Try that. See what happens now. I think I gotta save it first. Not gonna do what I want it to do. Oh no, it is chunk. Why is it so mad at chunk? Why is it mad at chunk? Alright. Now that it's been saved 10 times, let's try it again. Could not find chunk 5 regular OTF. What do you mean? It's right there. Why can't you find it? Oh, what? No, no. I thought I would just go and open the thing I already got open. Get out of here. Yes. Line 28 in script Python hide. Huh? I guess it's just breaking down because there's no way to do it when this font is not correct. But I don't really know how to fix the chunk. I guess I'm just not gonna. I guess there's just no way to fix it. I guess I just gotta use like Cormorant bold. Right? Because it's not telling me that it doesn't see the rest of them. Just saying that it doesn't see that one specifically. Let's save that. Now what happens when we launch the project? Is it happier now at me? Oh my gosh, what do you mean? Why can't it find it? I don't understand. Okay, let's look up Ren Py. Why does it say? Why does Ren Py say it can't find file? I'm sorry, but an exception occurred when executing your Ren. Couldn't find boom bop. Even though the file is in the folder, can someone tell me what's going on? Okay, drop the space from the image's file name. Use underscore, or probably there are problems with the script.rp. What editor did you use to edit it? There might be a slight chance that the coding is wrong and space between the file name isn't recognized. Either way, you should use spaces in file names because it tends to produce various problems such as these. Okay, so it's the spaces. Chunk Master doesn't have spaces. So this needs to have a space. Right? Alright. Space achieved. Maybe it's because the font folder is in capitals. Name. Fonts. Is that better? Maybe you got mad at me because of that. You think? But let's fix it so the rest of the ones that we want to use also have spaces. Dead. And does everything need to be lowercase? I think it needed to be with my picture name. Oops. Okay, I accidentally made it all F's for some reason. Let's try with that one, and then with this one we'll leave the capitals and we'll just put spaces. And then chunk 5 regular should be fine, right? Let's see. Cormorant is wrong still. Oh, it's Formorant. I remember now. Oh, that's the italic. Okay. Alright, let's see if that fixes it. So we uncapitalized the font, and we undid all of the... Oh well, hold on. I don't want the italic, I want the just regular variable font. Okay. Now then. Oops. Yeah, there. Alright. Copy you. Then you put you... Where were you supposed to go? Here. Alright, and then... Cormorant. Oh, wait, no. Cormorant needs to go here. This thing is a real stickler for... correct... What is it? Whatever you call it when you have to type correct. Syntax. Alright, so there's only spaces. Hit file, I hit save. Fonts is no longer capitalized. Let's see what happens when we launch project. It should not get upset this time, in theory. Okay, no, again, it couldn't find it. Is it because it's capitalized? If we made it not capitalized, would it be able to find it? I guess. What I'm saying. Syntax is such a big deal. Alright. I know what it is. I'm just gonna delete rather than... Alright, and then this one... Okay, and this one... Oh, I know what it probably is, because there's multiple with that same name. So... Okay. In theory, it should be okay now. But just in case, I'm just gonna go ahead and, like, delete all the ones... Because it could be confusing at what's in there. We could re-download. Maybe, hold on. I mean, having those random files in there might be confusing. Alright, in that case, let me put those zip files back into downloads. Then it shouldn't get mad in... Oops. Huh. Well, okay. Okay. Alright, I did it. Now, let me see... I'll just test it then. Alright. This is Chunk 5. And if I just had just a little bit more knowledge about this, this would be... But this is why we test. This is why we go out there and, like, try to figure it out. Doing too many things at once is actually kind of dumb because I don't know what actually fixed it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If this even works. Could not even work. Okay. Now then. File. Save. Now, launch project. Okay. Now it doesn't make sense why I can't find it. Because it definitely should be able to find it. Is it because it's fonts and not game? Or is it because it's game / font / Hunk 5 Angular? Or what? Alright. Get out of this. Drop the space from the image's file names also. Blah. Just drop the space from the file name. Okay, so it's the space. I don't need to put the space. I need to do the opposite. I need to put underscores. Okay. Try it again. Just gonna take all the spaces out. The names are terrible right now. Okay. Now then, go here. Go to Hunk 5 regular. Exit out of this. Go to GUI. Go to Hunk 5 regular, but it had a space in it. Alright. Our gummy. Copy. Our rummy. Control V. Alright. Form rent. Copy. Control V. Okay. There are no spaces. There are no capitals. Fonts is not capitaled. It says game/font/ the thing. So it should totally get it this time. And if it doesn't, maybe I just delete the things that get you there. Maybe it's too much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Back into here. Let's delete this. And this. And this. Then file, save. Now launch project. Oh my gosh, okay. We got it. Somehow. It was literally that was getting in the way. So we've got our totally new thing. Preferences. This needs to be. Wow, okay. Looking pretty good. Got our chunk. That is way too little. That is way too silly. But it's looking good. Okay. Not bad. No, the fonts look really bad, actually. They look really bad, but we know how to do it now, and that's important. So good job playing around us. Did it really... Oh, you guys didn't see any of that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm comedy. Comedy of errors. Okay, so here's what I did. What I did was I went over here like 20 times and I was deleting this part where it said like ////, and when I took all the backslashes out, it was just like, oh yeah, we know what that is. We know where that is. We knew where it was the whole time. You didn't even have to tell us. Worked out. But it looks nice, as in like it's there. But actually it looks very bad. Like this feels like it's cowboy. And then you start the game, and then this is way, way too little. And then this is way too silly, so they all clash against one another. So we've got a couple of problems. But other than that, it's good. Alright. Pretty good. Let's see what other things he has to say. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I guess we know how to do that. Well, something that we don't really know how to do yet, though, is moving the characters around the screen. So let's see how to do that. This is what I'm thinking of, but I do like this guy. Transition. Okay, scene BG bedroom. Scene BG forest with design. So, I guess we would have to save and like understand what a whole scene is. We might have to watch more than just what we just learned. Let me see. Oh my gosh. And we did this. We played around with this. Hold on, what? Okay. So, if we wanted to like talk in quotes in the game, we would go over here and we'd go to script, we'd scroll down and we'd say, doxing. Hi, I'm Splat, and I know significantly more now. Can't believe we got past that text final boss. That was pretty good. I think we did a good job. Alright. Where did she put the... Oi. I'll leave it. Nah. I'm... happy. About that. Period. Okay. Now, file. I'll just take her word for it, but we'll check it later. Hold up. Things we've already discussed. Buddy, this is the first episode. What do you mean? Hold on. Okay. At right. Okay, so in the code we would need to say at left. So show static mouth closed at left. Okay. Go to this. Then launch project again. We're learning, we're learning, we're learning. Okay. Okay, that worked, but why isn't it to the left? Why? At left. Yeah. Show mouth static close at left. Then we could do show, but it'll happen right next to one another, won't it? So question mark, question mark, question mark, and then we could do dot dot dot, and then we could do show, or I'm sorry, show, let's look at our, this, I think static mouth closed copy is actually with it open. No, mouth open is it open. Hence, show mouth open at left. Okay. Save. Now what happens? If I don't type out at left, would it move? What? Alright. What was that? It, like, wasn't where it needs to be. Mouth open PNG. Excuse me. I think it's because that is actually, like, a really big... It's like a 1920 by 1080 sprite. So when it shows it at the bottom left... So how would I have to do it in order to make it go down and over there? I think I'd have to make it taller on the sides, I guess. Instead of doing this one, let's do have another one in here. Let's do this one instead. No, let's do this one. Illustration 3 and then illustration open in. Alright. Oops. Oh. Illustration M. Wait, 3. Right? Was that 3? Yes. Illustration 3. And then illustration 3 open M. Okay. Now let's file save. Try that. So it doesn't move. I guess I would have to put it back to center. Hi, I'm Splat, and I know significantly more now. I'm happy about that. Good. Oops. Oh, I'm unpinning this. I never need it. Close. Always in my freaking way. Alright. So now we can do show illustration 3. What is the one with the mouth open but eyes closed? Pixel rat open M close E. Oh my gosh. Copy. Paste. Alright. Files. Save. Then at center. Okay. Files. Save. Launch project. I am dun 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 dun. Okay. Hold up. Wait a second. Something ain't right. That wasn't right. Do I say like move? No. Huh. Maybe I would say hide. Control C. Control V. Hide. Center. At center. Well, how would that work? Okay. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I'm still really small though. How do I make myself big? I'm sure she'll tell me. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. In fact, I think if I do, it gets mad at me. Alright, skipping this. But you might as well do that. Hold on. Image tag. What does the image tag do? Voice tag. Voice tag is something I hadn't seen yet. Image tag, I assume, is that little thing in the corner. And then name color. Okay. And a pink. Okay, comma, color equals, and then whatever thing, right? So let's see. This will be my color. That is this here. Maybe we should be... No, I kind of like that. You'll see. Okay. That will be my color. Alright. Comma. COLOR. How was hers looking? What did hers look like? equals. Okay. Okay. So now when it pops up, I should have that color. And I'll just trust that that happened. Oh wait, it needs a parentheses around. Or not parentheses, but there we go. Oops. Okay. Did it do that already in here? No, it doesn't, so... Okay. With fade. So I should, instead of... I should say with fade. Does that do anything? I think I need to be on the next line. Oops. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so... Hold on, volume 0.5. Fade in 1.0 and volume 0.05 would be good to put in. So where was that at? Was that at options? Someone's talking to me. I was wondering, are you intending on having branching paths? Yes! So, let me see how many people are here right now. Still a good bit of people. I will, because you guys have been with me for 2 hours, show you something in here. So, the main character is an atheist. This is Twinery. I'm using this to script the game, not like coding script, but like character script the game, and doing the main story beats, which apparently there's some way to get something from Twinery into the code here, but it's only like the basic stuff. I have to probably take out all the things I've already done. Anyway, point is that I have a lot of branching paths. Every time you see it do this, like that, and like that, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, it is a different branching path. And I get kind of ridiculous. I get kind of ridiculous with these kinds of things. I've hidden different pathways behind whether or not you can click something. And these builds, these Twinery builds, will be up when I'm done with different chapters. So I'm not done with this chapter yet, so I don't want to upload it anywhere. But when I'm done with this chapter, I'll start distributing it more. A couple of people have already seen this. They seem to like it. I'm worried I'm a bad writer, but they seem to like it, and I have a couple people praying for me, so who can say. But I like branching paths. I like branching paths a lot. I really, really like, so I'm not going to show you everything, but see where it says if observant is 1 and curious is greater than 3. If you did enough things to make yourself curious and you did something very specific to make yourself observant, then all of this, you get to see. But if you didn't do that, you don't get to see it. And you just have this. And I like stuff like that. I like the game changing with what you decide. So here's something else. So when you choose your favorite animal, when you choose dog as your favorite animal, you see all these different things pop up. It's things that have to do with your VTuber Oshi, or the atheist VTuber Oshi, who has that name now. So you can see, not that, but let me see. This $sign. So $VT name 1, VT name 2 are those names that I picked out. And then VT name 1, VT name 1, and then other things, and that's your name. And then, but I like stuff like that. I like things that are branching paths, things that reward you for, excuse me, not that one. Things that reward you for if you choose a bunch of different things. So like if you choose a bunch of different things, you do get rewarded just with like extra dialogue and things. And I was thinking about even those choices over here affecting like dialogue options, but so I had 3 or 4 days of like hours where I could just have coded story, not counting Monday because this is my Monday's writing, but I was informed it was a little bit too ham-fisted. It was just like not really good for a story, so I restarted it and it was much better, and I like it more. But, and luckily I got a bunch of people on my back who will help me, and they'll get writing credits. But yes, I like branching paths. Something, I was floating doing, but I'm not sure if I'll do, is I was wondering if maybe, that's really cool, I'm excited to see it, I'm praying my computer is able to run it. Its graphics card is kind of meh on a lot of things, just don't overwork yourself, make sure you get plenty of rest if you need it, thank you. No, I'm a librarian, so I have all the time in the world that I want. In fact, I think it would be encouraged for me to like read books and write a story, so if anything, this is pretty good. But, no, you can run it. I'm running all this in a browser, and this is all in HTML. This is HTML, so a toaster could play this. So you'll definitely be able to at least play the text version of the game, no matter what. Like, it's not going to hurt your computer at all, I don't think. And you play it in your browser, so it's going to be probably your browser that would be hurt, I guess. I don't know. But, I mean, you do have to download it, but it's all text-based. You're not getting any, and 3D models and images are what's going to be expensive on your computer, I think, from what I understand from game development. So, and this isn't going to be really hard on your computer either, because I'm going to do 1280 by 1080p graphics, and most computers I think can do that no problem nowadays. If I was doing like 4000 by 4000, we'd have some trouble, but I think we'll be alright. But yeah, that's what I've got on that. I'm pretty, I like branching paths and things like that. I get caught, like I said, I get lost in the weeds. I should already be done with chapter 1 right now, and I've distributed that to a couple of people more than what I have. But I get really excited about branching paths. I get excited about like choices and things, and like how that would affect but the thing I was thinking about, like whether or not I should actually do, is what VTubers show up if you make certain choices. So like, say maybe you chose enough choices to say that you're a disrespectful person and your morality is low and you aren't very curious. Maybe I would have more VTubers that are curious or would pick you up on that front. Or maybe in their testimony, they weren't very curious or they weren't very respectful. And so when they tell you their testimonies, they might hit better. That's kind of where I am right now. Like, those are the VTubers you have to choose from, or maybe it's weighted that way. And if you turn around, there are more that you could choose. I was kind of planning for it to be on rails after you choose the person for your Jonah project. So if you didn't fill out the form, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if the main character, there is a moment in the story where the main character can choose what VTuber to do a project with. And after you choose that, I was thinking like, you're stuck with that person, because the story I have written is kind of that way. But I mean, it's flexible enough where you could maybe diverge off that path and then like go talk to somebody else. It would make the gaming system more flow better, but maybe you could even have the choice to befriend everybody and like have everybody show up to your baptism at the end. which would, maybe that's the good ending. Maybe you have a character arc. Maybe I could somehow work that in where it's like, if you up your stats enough, like that happens. But that's very possible with the text engine. I'm just trying to learn Ren Py so I can visualize it. And doing that on stream is a good thing. Maybe this Sunday, which is when I said I would do art, I'll try to do more GUI elements for the Ren Py game. DTDC. So is there a potential trophy or list system so we get an idea of what we've completed and hints of how to complete to see what was missed? There is a way I can do it, but it would be not me coding it. I don't know if you saw earlier, but there's this girl named Phoenix, and she has a bunch of so I can actually show you like her full page. So this is all the things that you can look at from that she can do, and you can download any of this. See all these different things that you can do, and you can download. Outline shader, better colorizer, all these, transition. And these are things that are free or paid for, and one of them, see this circular bar? This circular bar is $5, but that could be showing like what you're doing. But this achievement could be what you're talking about, where you're like, something pops up and says that you've got this, you know what I mean? And then it goes away. So I've got this on the back burner, but itch.io apparently has a bunch of different things to do this with. I'm sure GitHub does too, and I could go to GitHub and like take any code from there that I'd want to do that. And I've seen game developers on YouTube do that. Like they don't really code themselves. They kind of make a patchwork of different code and then figure it out from there. So potentially yes, but I was kind of thinking just how neat it would be. Knowing me, I'd want to figure out all the paths and see everything. Yes, maybe if you're done with the game once. Because I want people who are genuinely, like, coming to Christ for the first time to play it through just blind, completely blind. And Undertale is like that, I think. Like, you don't really have a visualizer for some of the checkboxes that you've done, like in real life. Like, if you go past this certain spot and then like turn around and go back again, there's a thing that you've done that changes the game, but you don't know it. And then there's this real sense of like discovery when you do figure it out. And I like that sense of discovery. I'm just really bad at video games, like timed challenges and things. So the visual novel format really appeals to me, and the idea that I can like give people something that I can actually play and test is nice to me. And but I think after you play the game is when you could open it up and do more learning, like multiple playthrough game. Would you potentially change things on consecutive playthroughs? You mean like you play it all the way through and then start back at the beginning, but because you already went through it, you have something like a flagged, and then you could go back? Yes, I think I can do that. I just don't know how. Here's the thing. So notice when I hit launch the project, now whenever I launch it, the audio doesn't play anymore. Why doesn't it play anymore? Because I turned it all the way down. Well, why does it remember that I turned it all the way down? Because, I don't know. There must be a flag somewhere in there that's actively like noting how turned down it is. And so conceivably Ren Py would be that way. I think, but I'm not sure. No, well, yeah, because wasn't that one with the girls where one of them is, where they're all like trapped in the video game? You know what I'm talking about, the visual novel. Wasn't that originally made on Ren Py? That makes me think that, yes, that makes me think that that is possible. Even if it's not possible with this time around, I think it's definitely possible, maybe within Twinery. Maybe. The only reason I say maybe is because I don't know how to make it save things on your hard drive if you're doing it in Twinery. So maybe it would really just be possible in Ren Py. But, yes, all things are possible with coding. It would just be like, it would save a file to your computer, which would tell you this, that, or the other, you know? Just like how you save your game. So I would have to see where it saves that and then, like, try to pull from that area for the next time that you did and have that flag be noted. But I don't know how to write that. I don't know how to type that. So I would have to, like, probably find somebody else's code and figure that out. But when I did find it, and when I do figure it out, then yes, I could probably do that. Right now, the cheap way to do it is just pick different options. So the cheap way for me to do it right now is at the beginning, on Twinery, I have it so that your colors pop up and then like you have all those choices or whatever. You would just have to go through and click different choices. But yeah, in Ren Py it says that like, scan through dialogue you've already seen. So there must be a flag that I could click. Let's see what this looks like, what we've got right now. And I want to change it so that... Hold on. Oh, it fades the entire thing, not just me. Why? That's not what we want. Because... maybe I need to say fade. So, fade? I think it is. I think that's right, because it's saying it. See if it gets mad. I think it might get mad, because it might think it's a picture. Get out of here. No? Yeah, see, it doesn't understand. Okay. So that's not right. Oh. Oh, I think she does it in the next couple videos then. Okay. Alright, we were gonna do this. Fade in 1.0 volume 0.5. Let's add that so every time the game opens it is like that. I think that was in options. And I'll do 0.3. Where's it at? There it is. Okay, what did she do? She just wrote volume point. I'll do 0.3. Now let's see. I guess I could just be hitting Control S every time. It does waste a little bit of time to like hit save, because I'm looking for it every single time. Game options slash... What happened? How did she do it? Is it... What's wrong with it? Do I need the... So... What's wrong with it? Does it have to be 0.5? Hold on. Let's get used to it. Now let's see. Could not compile your project. Why? Looks exactly like hers. Oh. Maybe it's because it's not playing right now. So it's saying define config main music. So we need to find the main music on the what GUI. So it would be GUI. Be past the confine, it would be through here. Okay, now I'm confused. Screens? Say label, say dialogue, but... How do I search? Because if I can search it... Find... Search for text. What was it called? It was called main menu music. So that was %sign main underscore menu underscore music. Is this the only place where it is? But couldn't it be in other ones? It looks like that's the only place that it is. Literally. Config dot this. Interesting. I don't know how to tell the music then to be like a certain level every single time it opens the game. Sounds and music. Find config has sound, false. Find config has music, true. What? Okay. If config has music, label music volume. This? Reference music volume. Bar value preference. Can I tell it what the value is? I don't know. I guess I was never supposed to know. Oh, you're saying things. My brain is going to where you were saying earlier, where certain choices will make certain characters appear. It'd be interesting if some only appear on consecutive playthrough. Maybe even you could show up as an option, or have a really lazy type character that appears in a second playthrough. It could be a meta joke that they were so lazy they missed the first playthrough. That's true. The only problem that I have with doing certain things like that, where it's like a negative or character type, is that I'm in charge of people's internet, like not their persona, but like how they're going to be viewed, what light they're going to be viewed in. And while some people said it was okay for them to be like portrayed as a villain, I would feel so weird. I'm going to do a lot of work with people behind the scenes and see what they're comfortable with when I get to each person's specific playthrough, and I'm going to write it out and I'm going to send it to them. I'm going to see what they're comfortable with. But it would make me feel weird to do that. But having a character that shows up only on like consecutive playthroughs would be good, like a Sans type character. Me being that character would probably be the most I'd be like jump on board okay with, because it's funny because I'm the creator and stuff. It would even be interesting as a callback to that game that I'm talking about, if like the more that you play it every time, every character gets replaced with me or something. Because like you've played it over and over and it's like, what was it, like all Monikas or something? All Monikas. So eventually just everyone in the game is me, pretending to be different characters. I was thinking about using me as like a test anyway for the main story to like get the pacing down anyway, and like have all the back end definitions and stuff, so that when I had to add more, I'd just go ahead and have it up there already. We'll see. I like it. Everything more that I add is like another hour of work though, so I have to be careful. I will add a lot. I guess it's okay, but let's just pretend like I know what's going on. We're okay with it. Alright. Finish this video out and maybe one more, and then I've got to get off because I'm tired. Right. I wonder if I have a sound effect that I could do. Let's see. I don't need a bunch. You want free though. Oh goodness, it was loud. My ear. Super dialogue audio pack, 500 audio files of human voiceover dialogue recorded specifically for video game. Okay. Okay, completion, confirmation, death, grunting, shouting. I mean, it might be nice to have this. Interesting. Okay, I don't need a lot. I'm gonna try one. Wasn't ideal, but anyway, whatever. You don't have to know every single film cow. Oh, film cow. That's the llama guy. Why? Why is he doing this? Just to be nice? Oh, old school shonen SFX. I do like that. It's literally just Dragon Ball. What do you mean? Old school. Literally Dragon Ball. Sorry, I meant literally Dragon Ball. Daily life sound. I like that. Okay, now we gotta remember who this person is. Oh, it's $1. I don't have $1. Sorry. Please take me to the downloads. Don't look at my shade. Sorry if I'm suggesting a lot. I just find the concept really cool and spitballing ideas. Could even consider Jesus as a character under very special conditions. The only reason why I would be slightly uncomfortable with adding Jesus to the game is because I don't want to write this poorly. And I think that me having that in my hands at all would make me worried that that would happen. I'm already kind of worried about that with the Holy Ghost, but I think that the Holy Ghost is very, very necessary for conversion. And I realized that when I read your story and one other person's story. So without the Holy Spirit, I need to write him, no matter what, but I would feel uncomfortable writing for Jesus. But I think that there's a possibility that if you're playing way too much, maybe the Holy Spirit tells you to stop. Maybe the Holy Spirit's like, you've played way too many hours, you need to go actually outside. That's very possible, that like you play so much that you could talk to the Holy Spirit and be like, maybe in prayer. Because if you're playing it over and over, certainly you enjoy Christians, so you would be praying, and you may even get options earlier to pray. So it's more like a meta context of like, you're obviously just doing this to like talk to people. So maybe it would be more friendship oriented. So like, maybe you would play it because you're sad. I noticed when I was reading everybody's testimonies, but another thing about it is like, when everything changes really, really hard like that, you don't get the same experience again that you want when you're replaying a game. I am making more game. I am extending the game at that point. And then in order to get the same experience you had in the first time, you would have to like delete all of your save files, you know, or probably go into the engine and delete them themselves. So it's difficult to say. Maybe more options would open up, but it would endanger you being able to replay the game, just replaying the game. Because I do want you to be able to reread people's testimonies over and over if you wanted to, because their testimonies really helped me. I was very surprised and honestly addicted. I really wanted a lot of people to answer after I read the first 8 I think it was like 6. The first 6 came in and I was like, wow, that was really fast. And I loved them. I have 16 right now. And the first, all of them were really good. But reading the first 6, where it was like six names and then like 6 testimonies, and you're reading everything, you're just overwhelmed with like, wow, this is amazing. You know, so many people are in their own ways interacting with Jesus, and everybody was different. I was really struck by that. I'm going to be really honest. I think I was immature before I read those. I'm still immature, but I was more immature than I am right now, because I was kind of like, well, everyone practically thinks the same. Like, if I were to explain my point of view correctly to somebody else, then they may understand what I'm saying, because like everything I think would be true or whatever, or like maybe there's a way that we should all act or whatever. But it was like that, not that that's a bad thing to think in a way, but like it had led downstream to me being like, well, everyone's practically the same inside. But when you read those different things, you're like, no, everybody's really different. Everybody's really, really different. And everybody's got their own thing going on internally. And that sounds obvious. And if you'd asked me before I read them, I would have said the same thing anyway. But I was just like proven how I really wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't thinking about how deep it is. It's like, no, everybody's very, very different. And but we're talking about the same thing. It's just really neat. I don't know. It's really, really cool, and it really moved my heart, and it made my world open up a little bit more, and I really liked that. I got addicted. I got a little bit addicted. I wanted to read everybody's stories, and it uplifted me. So I really liked it. I'm glad I'm able to do this. Was I reading something? Oh, I was doing this. You guys can't see me, right? Hiding my shame. I just want to see how to do the download. I mean the, you know what I'm talking about. Surely. Sound effects. Alright, I do have to... But no, I like having a bunch of ideas. I like people saying a bunch of ideas because it will fill up the gaps. So even if there's something that maybe I can't do, I can be upfront with that, but I can use it somewhere else in the story, or like make a double branching path, or like make something that's really hard to get to, but is overall like in the story and is like spiritually similar to what you suggest. Because I get stage fright really easily when I have like the thing in front of me, whatever that thing is. And if I don't have a clear direction, I can sometimes like freeze up and like make something really bad. That's really cool. It makes me excited to see these different stories too. Yes, I want everyone to be really excited to read everybody. Now, with the villainous characters, will they have a redemption arc to where we can see those testimonies play out? I am so glad you asked. So, my idea, it's still in its fetal stage, but my idea is that maybe, this would be maybe a bad idea, but maybe I could release the game in waves, or maybe you have to have enough stats to do this, but maybe the main character becomes the evangelizer. So like the villains would be, I'm really thinking me as the main villain. I was until we were talking about like that, but Rico seemed okay with being the villain, so maybe Rico would be the villain. But he's the only person who wanted to be the principal too. That could be New Game Plus. Oh yeah, maybe that could be the thing when you end, you could go back in and you get extra story. And that way your story technically ends, but you get more. So maybe that would be a good way to do the after game. But it's really the game, like you just keep going. And that way it would be like a cathartic end, and you'd get the flag, and you get to do more. And but anyway, the idea being is that you go back in the game, and now you're evangelizing the people who bullied you. You're evangelizing the people who in the first game were making you like think depressive thoughts, or whatever. So that would be interesting. But that's where my mind was maybe you go back in and you have the experience where the other person is being mean to you and are atheist, and they're atheist, or they're toxic, not really pretending to be a Christian kind of person, and now it's your job to do what your VTuber did for you for them. So that was my idea. I'll see if I can try. First, we got to get our legs first and with the villains, you could potentially also find out what struggles and sins they dealt with and incorporate that. Yes. That's why I have it, so that at the beginning of the form it says, if you want to be a villain, can I use your original self as inspiration? So I was going to basically like take that version of yourself that you were before and expound and try to use that as like inspiration for that villain character, and then those struggles that they had is like what you have to do with them. I think what is interesting about that is a couple of things. One, about the entire story, is that I maybe it's more common than I think, but I feel like when you're getting evangelized to, a lot of it is a baton pass. You don't have just one person who is helping you. It's like you have this one person, and then you have this other person off to the side, and then you have this third person. But that could be faculty and staff. Like Ubu is going to be janitor. So say I've been thinking about doing this. I add a mechanic where you have to go to the bathroom every so often because you have to go to the bathroom. And if you don't go to the bathroom, it can like affect your mood, where you get more angry, more anxious, more uncomfortable, to the point where you just can't answer questions because you have to go to the bathroom so bad. And when you're in the hallway, you usually see Ubu. Like there's a 80% chance you're going to see Ubu. And so every time you do that, if you're having a problem, Ubu can read it on your face, and he's like, hey, buddy, like, what's going on? Are you okay? And you can choose whether or not to dump it on him. And so maybe that would be a way to baton pass like your problems around, which is similar to what actually happens in evangelism, because God doesn't usually just only work through one person. It's like he's working through you and like your family and your friends and your community, and sometimes video games and like what you watch. So it's important to, in my mind, try to make that experience like that. Whereas Jackal wants to be the librarian. So say every now and again, like maybe you have a project later that you have to go on, or maybe you are dumb, like actually dumb, and there are quizzes in the game, and if you don't make good on the quizzes, then you have to do like more labor, or you're like stopped from progressing, or you have to do like physical training with. There's a couple of coaches in the game, like Captain Chiggy wanted to be a coach. He wanted to be a hardline football coach, and then one other person wanted to be a baseball coach. And so maybe you would have to go do that. But anyway, or like, I don't want to say corporal punishment, but anyway, the point is maybe you would be forced to go talk to Jackal, and maybe Jackal could see your failings in what no. So like those quizzes would inform the computer what you don't know, and then when you go and see Jackal, he can kind of just read you. He would be able to say, oh, I can tell, like, you don't know this or that. And you would be concerned, and he'd be like, oh, whatever, I just feel that I can read it, or whatever. That way that it's seamless, but it's also you're getting experience of everyone around you helping you with things you don't know, and it's accurate because it's real things that you really didn't know or misclicked on. But I forget why I was the villains you could portray. Yes. I would plan on adding the villain arc with what that real person went and struggled with. There is some difficulty with it because some people's testimonies had to do with them doing particular things. So Rico went to the Marines. He was like forced into the Marines. So what would that look like in the game? I'm not sure. And then you had a dream. A couple of people had a dream, and how are you going to incorporate that in the game so that the main character can also see it? Would you come up to them later and tell them about the dream? Probably, but it's those kinds of questions that we got to be aware of when we're talking about that kind of thing. I got to think about, like, how am I going to incorporate it in a way that's visually interesting? Well, if they're a teacher, it could be a part of the evangelizing. Yes, if they're a teacher, you're talking about, like, if the villain is, or if the teacher is the villain, I had an idea that maybe the teacher was just a little unfair. So if you've ever watched VeggieTales, everyone in the series trades places with being the villain and the protagonist. And Bob often will get angry. He'll, like, fly off the handle. And it may be interesting to show, just like how in real life, but I think it will happen with your mom. Because everyone is telling me, well, there are 2 stories I've heard so far where people have had dreams, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. In one case, it was his girlfriend, and then in the other case, it was his self. I think you said your girlfriend. And but the other person, it was himself killing himself as a demon. So if that's what we're looking at, like, maybe we could translate those kinds of things on main character's mama. So, like, the main character could conceivably be in a nightmare similar enough. I mean, I have a lot of I had a lot of nightmares growing up, so I could easily, like, slink back into that mindset of, like, okay, what is it like? What would a nightmare look like? And maybe his mama is the one who's got, like, his hands on her hands on his chest because she has faith. She has faith even though she has deep problems. She's doing things that are wrong. It could be the villains if they have dreams. They could go to MC for dream interpretation if he's evangelizing. Yes, that's true. And maybe your dad is just out of the game. I was going to think of a way to, like, branch the paths so that if you chose something inane, like you were with your mom or your dad. But I think you being with your mom rather than your dad is good because kids who aren't around their fathers, they end up having less, from what I understand, they end up having less ability to make strong decisions. They end up feeling more lost. So maybe that would inform kind of what's going on. Even though he's not a child anymore, he's a young adult, but everything started when he was 17, so he could kind of set adrift. Or a girl, he is a boy or a girl. Neutral pronouns. Could be the villains if they have. Yeah. I don't know, would you have the choice to get the interpretation wrong? That's kind of the thing, is, like, if we're making a bunch of decisions, are we... Usually you have a push, like, once you're a Christian and you get in those situations where you're evangelizing, you feel like you need to say something, Maybe that what would be interesting is, like, after you get baptized, instead of you just having, like, I did this. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So the Holy Spirit could be a pop-up to lead them the correct way. I'll show you. So we'll go to Twinery real quick. And hit start. No, I won't. We'll hit here. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Okay. So here we are in Twinery, and I'm gonna hit test from here. So I scroll down. Don't worry about this part. I have two options here. And see how it says, like, look at figure or meet her? Okay, I'll get to meet her. See how it says, and that's where I'll get to meet her. Instead of it being like this, where it says, I'll get to meet her, it could say, and that's where you'll get to meet her. And just that simple, like, changing from I'll to you'll, it implies that it's a entity that is not you. So that's where it could be the Holy Spirit. Because it's in your head, they're both in your head, but one of them is clearly not your voice. You know, it's more of a push. And we could also show that by, so this is the Holy Spirit over here. I wasn't sure about it at first. But anyway, it's in bold. So what we could do is we could change it so that when the options come up, we could change the one that is the Holy Spirit to do this. Make it white. So now this is white. And then this makes it bold. So now when I hit test from here, it'll be, oops. Why'd it get mad at me? Does it need another one? Maybe if I... mad at me. I guess what I'd have to do, hold on. Okay, now everything in here should be on. See how it's white now? It could be white. So basically, like, it's just a different color. It's obvious it's a different voice, but it's in your head. Or just bold. Maybe, yeah, slight color change. I think that's a good idea because we do have the option to ignore the Holy Spirit as well, and that has consequences. I had a situation not long back where I was struggling, found out there were those at my church where the Holy Spirit wanted them to check up on me, but they didn't, and had a moment of realization when I spoke about the situation in Bible school. Yes, that's true. I think that's a good idea because of that. I think there's a difficult thing that we sometimes have to think about where we know something's wrong, but we do the wrong thing anyway. And it's not really an intelligent thing done. Like, you're not really thinking when you do that thing. So how would we show that? Is it just that decision? Like, you just make the bad decision? Or like what? Addiction? Yeah. It could be that the more you ignore the Holy Spirit, the more the other option shows up, the worse option. But this is like far, far into the future. I've got to write like 16 different pathways for you to go down. Or at least like 11 and then like 5 teachers. And me. I could be in there somewhere. Alright, let's finish this video. Oh yeah, I downloaded those sound effects. I don't care. I know how to do them. Sounds loud. Okay. Menu. Alright. Menu. Go to script. How do I show that it's no longer the menu anymore? Unclear. I guess I would go back to like label choices or something. Huh. Huh! Huh? Rico! I'm adding to your workload with ideas. Thank you so much! Thank you so much! Arigatou gozaimashita! Thank you very much, Shishin! We had a Chinese person in earlier and he asked me if I could code and then told me about something and then he left. Hello, Lion Warrior! What were y'all doing? Let me shout you out. Thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let me see. Do I do at? I don't remember if I write an at or not. There we go. And I did it. Y'all were playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I have a half a mind to tell Ubu on you. You know, that's his game. I'm just kidding. He probably would have wanted to play with you. Did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy it? And the stream. On that side, you can see my babies. On this side, you can see my Christmas album from 2 years ago that my baby sang with me, sort of. She didn't know how to talk back then. We had a glorious time. We had a glorious time. Mario Kart 8. Victory was had. If you want to know the voice I read every time that you say things like that. Very nice. Victory. Victory was had. Victory was achieved. I'm glad you had lots of fun. I hope your surgery is better. I forgot where you got surgery at, but I pray that it's better. I know. But also, we are doing Ren Py, so I will show you. This is the Ren Py that we're doing. I'm trying to figure out how to do menus and stuff. I think this will break because it says label start, and then you got all this business going on, and then suddenly I say menu. The girl says menu. I don't know if you guys heard her or not. And then, let me see. Here's the code, or here's the game that I got. I'm just trying to figure it out for fun right now. I was talking about how the villain things could work and stuff. And I was showing the twinery thing that I've got going on. So this is the script right now that we've got for the game. And when I say script, I don't mean script as in coding. I mean script as in... Oh, hold on, I gotta... But see, we've changed the... See the little icon right there? The icon is me now. We've changed this. This is me now. We've changed all the text, the fonts. And then we changed this so that it only shows music. Mute all. Alright, and then we also, let me see, we changed this so that it's got little rounded edges, see? And then, alright, what is A and Q? Oh. What? Interesting, but okay. But there we go, we got stuff like that, and then now when we hit start, we got a new background, we got some new text and stuff, but it'll be hard getting to where I am in the, this as it is in this. This, I don't know why, but I love this. Like, here, so what's your favorite animal? And you click one of these, and each one of these is a link, and each time you open up one of these, like, look, it's so easy to set flags for things, but I don't understand how to set flags for things as easily in here. Like, I know that you do it by hitting, like, define, blah, 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 but, I'm a little confused by it, I'll be honest. But yes, we were talking about everybody's roles in the story because we were talking about whether or not I'm going to crash. Make sure you get some rest too, and don't push yourself too hard tonight. You know what? Let's all. Well, I don't want to. We played the game for another time. Everything is saved. I did do the menu thing. You're right. I know y'all all just came here, but I'm also very tired. I have to wake up in the morning and take my kids somewhere. So I hate for y'all to raid me and then me raid someone else. But I do have to take care of my health. So let me do that. It'll be a big double raid. Like double dash. Everybody likes double dash. Clap, 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 clap. I think. We're going on another raid. Yes, get excited. Pack up your horses. Bring your men. Get your shovels and picks and things and turn them into swords and get on board. I said because I heard you yawning, so you don't have to. Yes, I am actually tired. I usually conk out at 8, so I'm a little tired. My sword and shield is right. Yes. I'll get my sword and shield and I'll pack up on that wagon and we'll go on another raid for the Emperor. Alright. Can you still see what I'm doing? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and we got new music too. We changed the music out. Doing pretty good. Ooh, that girl looks cute. I like her model. I appreciate some good art. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Forgot. I think I did pretty good. Oh, guys! We made it to 400 today. Well, thank you so much, everybody who showed up. We made it to 400 followers. That's really nice. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate y'all, and I really never thought I'd get to be this popular, and I'm so grateful for y'all have cared for my stupid, crazy self. You know, I'm really grateful for y'all. Thank you. Before I had kids, I was doing a lot of things for chat because I was just kind of, I have my husband, but I didn't have any hobbies. So I'm very grateful that y'all stuck around with me for 3 years. 3 years since 2021, summer. Alright, so I'm going to pray today. Alright. Thank you, Lord my God in heaven, so much for everything you've given us on this earth. Thank you for our friends and our family, and thank you so much for all the wonderful, glorious things that you've given us as far as life. Keeping us with you, keeping us on the right track, helping us have faith in you, Lord, and showing us your miracles, even just the small miracles, like the fact that we don't fall apart. All our different atoms are constituted us and have helped us stay together for all this long, and we appreciate it, Lord, for looking after yours and for the many promises you gave us in the Bible. Like when we ask you for something, you say that you'll always answer and you'll give it to us if it's good. And thank you, Lord, so much for all those things, but we ask you that you help those who are in need, who are struggling, are falling away, or those who don't have families, and those who don't have friends, and even prisoners, Lord. Please help them turn to you and follow after you. And thank you, Lord, for all the many blessings that we do have. And please help the people we raid. Please help them have a good stream. And thank you for my 400 followers. I'm very grateful for that. And thank you for helping so much. And I know that sometimes during this journey, I was a little bit selfish. And I was thinking about myself a lot. And that wasn't right. But have helped me even when I was like that. Thank you so much. And please help all my people listening. Wonderful evening and great dreams, and to wake up tomorrow and be energized to follow after you and Please give them all love and everything that they need and want. Amen. Alright, we're gonna raid Game Grotto. You mean for the Lord of Hosts? Yes. I said Emperor, but got a little caught up. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, y'all have a great night. I'm gonna go ahead and hit raid because my throat is sore. I'm a big talker, but talking for 3 hours straight is hurting me. Alright, tomorrow night might be a little bit of a short stream just because, or no stream, because I did strain my voice a little. Alright. Y'all have a great night and have fun with Meg. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, wait. Yeah, you just send your own raid message. Y'all have fun doing that. Nothing mean. Alright, good night. Much love. Much love to you too.